The metrics right here. That's my metrics. That's all I can do. China has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain. I speak from here and from the heart. I speak from the brain, but I speak from the heart. It's both. We speak from the heart and we speak from the brain. We're going to deal from the heart. We're going to deal from the brain. I think I speak from my heart and my brain, just so we understand. My deadline is what's up here. We'll figure out the deadline. You know, up here, very important. So important for right up here, the psyche. It's called like up here, and it's called memory, and it's called other things. We have horrible people that have no touch, no brain, no nothing. We need brain in this country to turn it around. You need the brain. You need the brain.
You know, it's like pretty obvious to anybody with a brain.
Let's use the brain, not the toughness. So here I am. Great schools, great brain, which I want to use the brain for you.
I'm speaking with myself, number one, because I have a very good brain and I've said a lot of things.
This is the only musical, the mouth. And hopefully the brain attached to the mouth, right? The brain, more important than the mouth, is the brain. The brain is much more important.
I'll just let Richard Gere sum it up.
The entire planet has fallen off a cliff into the stupid zone where I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is a small planet. We have to work together and live together, and we can do that.
The famed actor speaking to Channel 4 News is preaching on the current state of not just our country, but of our world.
I'll tell you something that's going to get me in trouble, but I couldn't care less. The radicals on the right oftentimes are radical because they don't want to see crime. They don't want to see crime.
Worried about the border.
They're saying, we don't want these people coming in. We don't want you burning our shopping centers. We don't want you shooting our people in the middle of the street. The radicals on the left are the problem. And they're vicious, and they're horrible, and they're politically savvy.
Why make the case that violence is only on one side? It seems to be taking place.
I didn't say it's on one side, but I say the radical left causes tremendous violence, and they seem to do it in a bigger way. But the radical left really is caused a lot of problems for this country. I really think they hate our country.
Who do you hold responsible for the uptick in left-wing violence in the country?
Radical left rhetoric. The radical left is causing the problem. The radical left is causing this problem. Not the right, the radical left. And it's going to get worse, and ultimately it's going to go back on them. I mean, bad things happen when they play these games. And I'll give you a little clue. The right is a lot tougher than the left.
Gere sees the flaws in a man like this.
The mother is a woman, the father is a man, and leave our kids alone. Full stop, end of discussion. We decided we don't need more genders, we need more rangers. Less drag queens and more Chuck Norris.
And of course, a man like this.
שהמחיר יהיה כבד מצוא, כרגע המחיר לא כבד מצוא, התקפה רבת היקף ברשות הפלסטינית. זה לפחד שהכל מתמוטט.
ואז רגע, אבל אז השוק העולם יגיד מה אתם כובשים? אתה לא מפחד מהעולם ביבי.
במיוחד היום עם אמריקה, אני יודע מה זה אמריקה. אמריקה זה דבר שאפשר להזיז אותו בקלות, להזיז לכיוון הנכון.
הם אומרים שהם בעדינו, אבל כאילו...
לא יפריעו לו.
אז שאם אנחנו עושים איזה משהו, אז הם...
יש עליה, נניח שהם אומרים משהו. אז אמרו, 80% מהאמריקאים תומכים בה. זה אבסורד, יש לנו שם תמיכה כזאת, ואנחנו אומרים מה נעשה עם ה... הממשל הוא היה פרו-פלסטיני בצורה קיצונית. לא פחדתי להתעמת שם. לא פחדתי להתעמת עם קלינטון. לא פחדתי להתעמת עם הרוב.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who said the United States is easily manipulated.
Mr. Trump said he's ready to restore full-fledged Russian-American relations. What can there be bad about it? Don't you welcome it?
And this guy, Vladimir Putin.
The bad guys exploit the illusion of differences. Do you really think these refugees and immigrants are different than us? Do you really believe what these clowns like Trump, Orban, Netanyahu, Putin, do you really believe what these guys say? Or do you look at your heart and you go, wow, no, the world isn't like that. It's all there. if we can remove the stupid stuff that most of these bad guy leaders are dumping on us, get rid of that, the crud, and go back to who we really are, which is really profound kindness inside of us. That's our identity. And that kindness expresses itself in responsibility, which is what we're being responsible for each other. I want to save him because I know he has something that will save me.
And to understand how Gere talks the talk and walks the walk,
Everyone is doing okay now. They were on 2 boats in the middle of the ocean. One of the boats was turned back and taken by the Libyan Navy. We don't know what happened to them. The 2 boats that were rescued here, probably all hands on board would have been lost. So the people that you see here on this boat, they're only here because of the donations to Open Arms, to the work that Open Arms does. And now for the most important thing for these people here is to be able to get to a free port, be able to get off the boats, get on land and start a new life, be taken care of and make a life for themselves.
here he is with asylum seekers.
Well, I think we can put Netanyahu in the same authoritarian category. With Orban, with Putin, with Xi Jinping, it's all the same kind of mentality. It's anti-democratic, it's greedy, it's consumed with power and dominance and wealth. And in Netanyahu's case, it's to keep out of jail right now. If he wasn't the prime minister, he'd be in jail for corruption. To keep himself out of jail, he's kept this war going and killed tens of thousands of people. There was no need. Innocent people, innocent women and children.
And here is the actor and activist discussing Bibi once more.
A few actresses that he named and actors that are worried about what's happening in the U.S. Are you worried?
Of course. No, I mean, we have a president who's completely, he's not only crazy, he's a dark presence. And it's happened so quickly. 6 months, he's almost destroyed our country.
Plus his thoughts on Donald Trump.
But now in the real world, we deal with things, right? And of course, Netanyahu has to go.
Yeah, he does.
And all the enablers have to go also. There's one man who could stop this whole thing in one day. He says, I can stop wars in one day. My president, Trump. In one day, he could stop all this craziness. Netanyahu needs the U.S., needs Trump so badly. One day, if he wants a Nobel Peace Prize, this is the way to get it.
Okay, this is a poem by Mahmoud Darwish, who I met many years ago. As you prepare your breakfast, think of others. Do not forget the pigeons' food. As you conduct your wars, think of others. Do not forget those who seek peace. As you pay your water bill, think of others, those who are nursed by clouds. As you return home, to your home, think of others. Do not forget the people of the camps. As you sleep and count the stars, think of others, those who have nowhere to sleep. As you liberate yourself in metaphor, think of others, those who have lost the right to speak. As you think of others far away, think of yourself and say, if only I were a candle in the dark.
Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.